Hello wonderful people out there, this is your girl on AKTV. Once again, you're welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing good. I'm also doing fine. So on my last video, I shared my 5 to almost 6 years celibacy journey with you. It's actually doing good and a lot of people can relate, so I decided to share with you today some few things that I have learned throughout these years. It can inspire you and it can motivate you to also don't give up and then continue being a celibate until the right time. So today, if it happens to be your first time here, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel and be part of the family. Please comment down below and then click on the notification bell so anytime I post a video, you'll be the first to also know and watch the video. All right, so without further ado, let's dig deep into 5 things that I have learned being a celibate over 5 to 6 years. Yeah.
And once again, you're welcome back to my channel. So I'm a Ghanaian based YouTuber. I blog about lifestyle, fitness and practical experiences that inspire people.
Today I want to share with you some of the things that I have learned being a celibate over 6 to 5 years. And I have written certain things on my tablet, so I'm going to share with you guys. All right, so if you see me looking down, it means I'm looking at the things that I have jotted down. I also have a blog called cooksonline.com, so I have all the stories there. You can also go there and check it out or read it for yourself. So I'll say that the first thing that I've learned being a celibate for almost 5 to 6 years is I have grown to love myself. So if you watch my video, my last video, you will know that I had lacked self-love, I had lacked self-confidence, self-motivation and all that. I started being a celibate. There was a lot of things that I need to research on. I need to learn to build myself, learn to empower myself and learn to embrace the me that I am, to first of all love myself and appreciate myself more, because I have learned that nobody can love you the way you want to be loved unless you love yourself, because how you love yourself gives a signal to somebody to also know how to love you. But if you don't love yourself, nobody can love you like the way you want yourself to be loved. So I have learned to love myself unconditionally. I've also learned that loving yourself is not selfishness.
No.
Giving yourself that 100% attention before any other thing, it is not selfishness. It is called self-love, and I appreciate myself, and I thank God for this journey because I have really learned a lot of things about self-love. Now the second thing I also want to talk about is self-control. I won't say that I am kind of like SEX freak, but there were certain things that probably I wasn't controlling myself when it comes to relationship and stuff like that. But throughout these 5 years, I have learned to control myself because I have learned to understand myself better, and then I have also learned to control certain aspects in my life that I feel like it needs some controlling. The third thing on the list is my spiritual life. I believe that being a celibate actually gives you that spiritual confidence, that spiritual liberation, that spiritual freedom. Remember, I grew up in a Pentecostal home. I was a church rat, and my uncle was a pastor, another uncle of mine was a pastor, my auntie was married to a pastor, and you know, this Pentecostal thing. So I was like always kind of like going to church and all that. And at some point in time, when I started kind of like, you know, being in a relationship and all that, I felt like certain things or something in me has fallen off from my life, and it took a great turn of my life for me to find my spiritual competency And growing up as a child, there were a lot of things that I used to see in my dreams about my own life and in my own future. I believe that my life was kind of like a movie to me, and every step of my life that I will get to, I'll probably know it in my dream before I will even get there. And when I get there, I can sense it, I can feel it, and I can see that no, I have been to this place before, I know this place, something has happened to this place before. So I kind of like reflect it and all that. But formerly I had lost all this, and now I feel like I'm spiritually competent, I am spiritually elevated for this 5 years not being in any sexual relationship or anything that pertain to immoralities and stuff like that. I would say that I'm not a sinner. There's none is perfect, and we are all sinners, but it's just the grace of God that by the blood of Jesus we are all sanctified. Amen to that. So I also want to talk about is being a celibate for almost 4 to 5 years has actually helped me to kind of like understand the characteristics of men from different perspectives. Because one thing I have learned throughout this period is, you know, when you are in a relationship, there are things you see and you don't see it properly, or you don't see it clearly.
Thank you.
But when you stay back, if something is smelling here, if you're sitting close to the thing that is smelling, you won't be able to smell it well. But the moment you go back or move back a little or come forward, you will know that this thing really smells that bad. That is how it is. So this past 5 to 6 years has actually helped me to explore, to tolerate, to understand the characteristics of men. I won't say that I know it all, but I feel like at this very moment I am able to tolerate people, understand men from their masculine perspective, and I feel like it's a good thing for me, and I really love it, and I enjoy it when I can sit back and then look at somebody's behavior and actions and then know how to handle the person. So it really feels good. The next thing I also want to talk about is I have learned to understand myself better. You know, one thing that I feel like a lot of young people are lacking today is self-consciousness, self-awareness, self-identity, knowing who you are and what you want in life. Because I feel like when you know who you are and what you want in life, it makes life more easier, it makes life more navigatable for you to know what you want and go for what you want. Because if you don't know what you want, it makes life very difficult for you. It makes you not focus in life. Being a celibate has actually taught me how to understand myself. I feel like I know what I want now. I know where I want to be. I know where I am going, and my expectations from how I see relationship to be, how I see love to be, how I see men to be, how I see myself to be has actually changed. I have a new perception about relationship. I have a new perception about love, and I have learned a lot of things when it comes to self-awareness, self-development, self-growth, and relationship itself. A great thing that I will wish and advise every young girl would take time off relationship, off all sexual activities, and then sit back and have a sober reflection of yourself to know the things that you feel like you are lacking, the things that you need in your life, the things that you are not even aware of. But when you sit back and observe yourself and make a conscious effort, you are going to identify all those things.
Thank you.
The last but not the least thing that I have learned being a celibate 5 to 6 years is to not be able to worry myself with things that I cannot control. Because I remember those times when I used to close my eyes and I see visions. I used to close my eyes and I see things happening, and I open my eyes and they are right in front of me. They are right under my feet and they are happening, and they were so scary, and I wanted to do something about it. Like I always ask God, why will you reveal something to me, and then within a short period of time you wouldn't do anything about it, because your word says you reveal to redeem. So why then will you not do anything anything about it. When you show me something, and then it will surely come to pass, and people will be hurt, and people will die, and all that. And it was so scary. But now I have come to that realization. I feel like I have the control in my spiritual, journey, and my spiritual gifting, and the things I need to do, and what I need not to worry myself with the things that I cannot control. So I feel like so far the journey has been great with the things that I have learned for myself. I remember one time I was speaking with a friend of mine, and he was like, Nanikia, you can just drive, go and sit in the bar or a restaurant and drink and eat and drive back home. Like, who does that? That's what self-love does to you. Like, when you are so sufficient with yourself, when you come to that level of loving yourself and knowing yourself and value yourself that much, that is what being a celibate does to you. So these are the few things that I have learned being a celibate over 5 to 6 years, and it's actually a great journey that I will hope that every young girl, before you get married, you can set yourself apart for some time and be on this journey to discover your own self, your own physical self, mental, emotional, and everything, and a wealthy course to take. If you're a beginner, I want to encourage you that so don't give up, keep pushing, we'll get there. Alright, so this is the little that I want to share with you guys. So please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. If this information seems to be valuable for you, please comment down below and let me know, and also share with me some of the things that you have learned being a celibate, no matter the day or the month or the years, and I would love to listen to that. So to meet again same time, it's your girl Nanikia Itifu. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and click on the notification bell so that anytime I upload a video, you'll be the first to know and watch. And please don't forget to support genuinely, and I promise I'm going to support you back. So until then, see ya, bye.